as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And incomplete to open things up.
Man coverage to start the game, and I expect we'll see a good amount of that. They trust their secondary to hold down the fort and let their pass rushers get home. And that's a good job right on play one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowman. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
You talk about this Giant defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. Then we're going to 54. Then we're going to 54. Why is 26?
To throw is Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game, you play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
They go again with Blue.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Here we go, 47. Go ahead, finish it. Here we go, 46.
Prescott to throw it. Touchdown, Cowboys!
CeeDee Lamb.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And beyond the but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start with a run by Tracy.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Down the right sideline. He may go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Tyrone Tracy, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over a first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Prescott. They'll swing this out to Blue. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Like that, boy. Then we're going to 53. Hey, kill.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowman.
A gain of 13 yards. It's now 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10.
Kill. 47. 26.
Prescott down. Drops it to Blue, complete. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
7-7, our score after one. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Looking to throw, dart. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
This a 2nd and 8. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
That is caught. He's still on his feet. Gets past one man. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Giants. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 75. And the Giants have taken the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
34-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
They'll try and run again with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They scored at a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. But these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
On the give, it's Tracy.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. In motion, Slayton. To throw his dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the Giants send out their punter now.
Deep to return is Kavontae Turpin.
Taking it about the 36. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide.
They go with Blue between the tackles. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4.
Gets this into the hands of Blue. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Kill. Yeah, kill.
Prescott from the gun.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's on 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to wide.
Here's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Bowman. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, 47. Here we go.
Prescott yet again. That'll be complete to Blue. And he gets it down to the 32. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Gets it underneath to Blue. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here.
To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowman. Now the Cowboys are going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Second down and 6 now.
Yeah!
They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go. 47. Here we go. 47. 26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
So the false start will back them up 5.
So that flag will set them back 5 yards.
The false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Try to set up a screen for Blue.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Bowman. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness is a premium for all of that now.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this one, and they're showing off some nice footwork to stay in bounds.
And with those types of catches and the volume that we've seen in this game, wouldn't you keep him busy as well?
I would.
Of course. You got to keep throwing it to him. He keeps making plays.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that'll bring him back within 4. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. I'm talking about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think that...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, here comes Tracy. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 131 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion, Slayton. On play action, here's Dart. And a fine chase on the right side, complete.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Giants are able to widen their advantage.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
To throw is Prescott. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
From the 33, here's second down and 5.
Now Prescott.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Prescott. Now the top, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Under pressure, they got him again. Brian Burns, his second sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I'm looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
On the run is Tracy.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
152 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. That's complete to Slayton. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbroo.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Dart going to give to Scatterbroo.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
There's a short one caught by Johnson.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll run on 1st down. Harden, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Let's go. 7
Now Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors.
His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Giants are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away.
Kevontae Turpin now to return.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Prescott. On the RPO. Oh, Prescott stripped. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Prescott to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Yeah, Billy. 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 47.
Prescott. He'll try to do it himself.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Julian Love. Down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no options. You have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Have the right defense call, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Breaks through the contact.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
That was shotgun handoff. Blue. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
On the stop. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Yeah, here we go. I take wide in. We're going to 54, wide in. Hey, we working up the line of people. We working.
Throwing. Prescott.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in.
They run for it. Here's Blue. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
5-yard gain on the play.
Prescott now.
Left side to Lamb.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 11. That's another. Cowboys.
Prescott from the gun.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
At the 22-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, here we go. Go get it.
They'll drop the throw.
Well, this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3 yards to go.
They'll try to run forward Blue.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Back to throw. Whitaker. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense. Another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Cowboys will
One final shot. They'll look to throw. That's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you still lost the football game.
You still lost the game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flurry at the end, right? You scored the touchdown, keep the momentum going, go for 2. Maybe they're working on something for down the road. As you said, it doesn't matter. You lose the game, but you finish with a touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some
conversion.
sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
So for the Giants, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.